There once lived a man named Samuel and his wife, Ada. They had been married for many years, blessed with children, a beautiful house, and a successful business. Samuel trusted Ada completely. He loved her deeply and believed she was the perfect wife. But Ada had a dark secret. For years, she had been cheating on her husband with her own best friend, Daniel. At first, she thought it was just a mistake, but she continued seeing him again and again. Then something strange happened. Daniel became jealous of Ada's happy marriage, and he visited a native doctor. There, he collected a charm that would destroy Samuel's life. From that day onward, each time Samuel slept with his wife, his business started failing. His money disappeared. His projects failed. His cars got sold. His workers left him. His life broke into pieces. He lost everything he had worked for. Daniel, on the other hand, became rich overnight. He abandoned Ada, blocked her calls, and pretended she never existed. Samuel and his family moved into a single room. He had no money, no car, and no help. He became a beggar in the same community he once helped. One day, Samuel met a pastor who saw a divine revelation. The pastor told Samuel, "A close friend of yours has used your own wife to destroy your life." Samuel went home in tears and asked Ada to tell him the truth. She confessed everything and even added another horrible truth. 4 of the children belonged to Daniel, and only 2 belonged to Samuel. Samuel cried like a baby. He remembered how Daniel always ignored his phone calls and refused to help him. Now he knew why. Through strong prayer and fasting, the pastor fought for Samuel spiritually. After some time, Samuel's breakthrough came. His business recovered, his strength returned, and his lost glory began to shine again. Then Samuel made his decision. He divorced Ada. He paid for a new house for her, gave her money to start a business, and took custody of only his 2 biological children. The remaining children stayed with their mother. Later, Daniel's sudden wealth disappeared. His life collapsed the same way he destroyed another man's home. He ran mad on the street, shouting nonsense, with no one to help him. After the divorce, Samuel began a new life with only 2 children. They lived in a small rented apartment, but there was peace. For the first time in years, Samuel slept without nightmares. Every morning, he prayed with his children and took them to school himself. They had little, but they were happy. As time went on, the same people who mocked him started greeting him with respect again. His business opened a new branch. Investors started calling him back. Some even apologized for leaving him when he failed. It was clear that God had restored his honor. One afternoon, Samuel saw a crowd gathered beside the market road. Curiosity led him closer. There, lying on the ground with torn clothes, unkempt hair, and dirt covering his skin, was Daniel, laughing madly and begging for food. "Help me, money. Ada, please." His voice was cracked. His eyes were empty. He looked nothing like the man who once stole another man's wife and destiny. Samuel's heart shook. Painful memories flooded his mind: betrayal, poverty, shame, heartbreak. Yet, he felt no anger. Instead, he whispered, "This is the price of wickedness." He turned away and walked home. Meanwhile, Ada lived alone with her children. She tried starting a business with the money Samuel gave her, but nothing worked. Just like the charm once destroyed Samuel, it now worked against her. Her shop collapsed. She lost customers. Her own children grew stubborn and disrespectful. They insulted her, saying, "Where is our real father? You ruined our lives." Ada cried every day. She remembered Samuel's kindness, his loyalty, his love. She realized she destroyed her own home with her hands. She wanted to apologize, but Samuel had moved on. He refused to hate her, he only decided to let peace protect his future. Months later, Samuel's company became one of the biggest in the city again. During a Thanksgiving service at church, the pastor asked him to share his testimony. Samuel smiled and said, "When life breaks you, it is not the end. Sometimes, God is only removing the people who were secretly destroying you." Everyone clapped. His 2 children hugged him tightly. Peace returned. Joy became his friend again. And from that day forward. Moral of the story. Betrayal may look sweet, but the end is bitter. Never destroy another person's life, you will pay for it. When God fights for you, no enemy can win. If you enjoyed the story, do subscribe to my channel at OLA'S Stories. Like, follow and share. Thanks for the love.